I'm giving you a fair warning. Jerome's pissed and he wants blood. Oh yeah, and we're going to talk about crypto prices too.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
I've been reading the comments. Don't shoot the messenger when I bring bad news, because you know I bring news whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad. And before we bring that news, we bring your comments. Yes, because you, the viewer, matter most. Kate Domit says, for females, it's ESA. For guys, it's SA. Am I saying that right? Is it a soft A, SA, or ASA? Let me know. Jamie K says, please make a GTA 6 meme coin and make it the in-game currency. Would surpass Ethereum first day of release. I don't want crypto in my GTA 6, but you are probably right. If there was going to be crypto in GTA 6, it would be bigger than ETH. What about if they did crypto in Fortnite? Yo, that would probably be big AF. And rounded it off is Mary V2 with Crisis. One of these days they're going to say psych. And we got you with fake news. No fake news here. All the articles are linked down below. Bitcoin sitting at 83.9 at 75 ETH. 1579, Sol at 125. Oh god, we're starting to see a lot of red, but I still got my green in the background. I'm going rally green. See, I'm trying to be positive with the green in the background. XP at 208, BNB at 569, and ADA 60 cents. We're going to talk zoomed out news here. News at the 30,000 foot level. Cool or not? Old school Nintendo 64 across the body over the shoulder bag. Let me know what you think. Trump's crypto capital dream shifts risk assessment to the states. Essentially what's happening here, and again, we're zoomed out today on the news, okay, is we're seeing that the states are taking more of a bite out of this. Now, I've been telling you time and time again, you're going to see more states' rights, more states' laws, more states' BTC reserve. You're going to see it tackled just like you would with cannabis. Yes. So, kind of the whole federalist way. See, like, I'm very much a federalist too. I believe a lot in states' rights. Okay? And for those of you that do not live in the United States, basically what it means is this, okay? Each state is very different. For instance, the rules that govern Florida are very different than the rules that you would need to govern Alaska, right? So let each state, right, each kind of zone regulate its own thing because the rules are so different. It makes sense, right? Like a bustling, small, like East Coast state needs different rules than, say, like a Western South Dakota state. It just makes sense. And that's what you're seeing here with crypto. Put more onto the states. By the way, I've got the White House fact sheet for establishing the strategic BTC reserve and digital asset stockpile. Oh yeah, it's all linked down below. Okay, Jerome Powell, I'm giving you the warning. Now look. I don't want to start day drinking. I don't. I think it's bad. Okay, except when you're on vacation. I think on vacation you could have a lot of fun. I'm just throwing that out there. But I do not want to do that because I cover crypto news, okay? So, here's the issue we got. We got Jerome Powell right here later today. That's why you hit the notification bell and subscribe button. That's how breaking the news is. Later today, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Jerome Powell goes on the mic. And if he is on the rag, he's going to make the markets, the risky markets, go even more red. Now, gold market is going green. This is the gold chart over the last 5 years. Remember, we're zoomed out. We're looking at global markets. We're looking at people that impact the global markets. Trump impacts the global markets. U.S. money impacts the global markets. The gold market most definitely impacts and is a good representation of the global markets. The risk. Now check this out. Zoom into the 1 month. You can see gold is like, yo, we're going to play this. And playing even harder. Look at the last 5 days here. Juicy McBooty action going into Easter while the risk assets are selling off. Now, the rate cuts, right? Remember, risk assets like crypto function better when money is cheaper. 81% chance that we're going to pause in what? In 21 days. So again, we're zooming out. We're looking at this going, okay, so money's not going to get cheaper in 21 days. So then the next meeting after that is when, Klaus? Well, that's the 18th of June. And for those of you that have June birthdays, you are some of the coolest people in the frickin' world. So, zoomed out, it's going to be risky for longer, right? More expensive for longer. Gold, safe haven asset, all-time highs, breaking records nonstop here. Trump saying, yo, you want some federal action? Hey, look, we're going to be pushing it more to the states. I'm shopping vintage Nintendo bags. Why? Because I don't know. I mean, I just need kind of small storage for when I travel and stuff. The crypto markets are bleeding red right now. The risk assets. Look at Sol, 5% down. Now, some of our favorites out there are doing pretty decent-ish. I mean, look, we're XRP's maintaining above 2. All right, that's good. BTC's above 80,000. Volume sucks. All right, 74 billion. That's nothing too exciting right now. In terms of inflows and outflows institutionally, well, we recently had an inflow day for BTC, outflow day for ETH. ETH has just sucked lately when it comes to institutional outflows. Overall, the general trend has been near-term outflows with a few weeks ago inflows. Zoom out to the 1 year. You can see the 1 year is dominated mostly with institutional inflows. The most recent trend has been outflows. Again, we're zoomed out so we can take a broader look at the market. Jerome Powell will be talking later today. Right now, the market, right, the risk market is pricing in a little bit of negative action going into that. ETH, some of the bigger players out there really bleeding out hard. ETH down 4%. Sol down 5.7%. Gold up big. Rate chance of rates coming down are slim to none. States' rights, which means federal big U.S. money coming into the market. It's going to be taking longer for that to happen. So the big cash influx is now what, everyone? Delayed for longer. That's your zoomed out news. Now tell me that wasn't worth it. And for those of you that are like, but bro, I caught this video after Jerome Powell went on the mic. Well, that's your fault for not having the notification bell clicked. And what's my job? My job is to bring you that news, good, bad, happy, or sad. So please don't shoot the messenger. Right now the news is the market doesn't want to touch risk. And we've seen the market's been very finicky, and we're seeing a lot of short-term swings, a lot of volatility with low volume. A lot of money is just parked on the sidelines. Just like that gold chart's been going like bonkers up, the stablecoin chart looks just like that. Players are parking their money in stables right now. They're not wanting to dip their toes in the risky waters. And look, we understand why the tariff stuff is just totally nutso right now. And players want direction. We want to know where to go. Should we buy the vintage Nintendo cross-shoulder bag? Or should we get the leather custom handmade one where, like, you know, it goes over the shoulder this way and it's not meant to go crossbody. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier, not as sleek. It doesn't, you know, you get my point. You're just trying to figure out which way to go with the market. And I think we're all looking at this going, you know what? Give us a direction. And the crypto market is anticipating that Jerome is going to be poo-poo in our Cheerios. And the gold market is like, cool, pooping in the risk Cheerios means what? People want to go to safe haven assets. So gold stablecoins go up, risk assets go down. I do what? Well, I go shopping and I pick up stuff like Cardist cards, Super Mario Bros. 3, PSA 10s. I like these. This is really cool. You guys remember the game Super Mario Bros. 3? Well, they made a series of cards regarding that game, and I collect those. I'm like really big into these. I like these things. So yeah, that's the deal. See what happens. And again, don't shoot the messenger. Choo-choo what? Well, let's look at the sign. Hold on. Let's fix the camera, Klaus. Come on. Let's not be amateur hour here. Choo-choo what? The sign says choo-choo bitches. See, it says it right there. It says it. You don't see it. Look at the screen. It says it up there. It says choo-choo bitches. See?